Yo, guys, we're back again today, and today I want to talk about a beautiful type of black woman. And I've had some experiences in the past with these type of black women. I love them. I think they're very elegant and very graceful. And, I know in every group there's always bad apples, so I'm not trying to make it seem like every Somali girl is a perfect girl, right? But I would like to think that a lot of Somali girls, or majority of Somali girls, are very good girls, very traditional girls, and very cultural girls, right? So today I thought I would make a video talking about and empowering Somali girls, black women, and talking about how much I love them and the things that I like about them from my knowledge as an African American. From my knowledge, it could not all be accurate. It could be skewed a little bit. It could be a little misinformed on my behalf because I don't know everything about Somali culture. But yo, that's what you guys are in the audience for, to correct me sometimes, right? So I guess let's just start and stop me from rambling, because your boy just keep ramble all the time. But to all my Somali people and Somali girls that are watching, yo, set to 10. Is it set to 10 or set to high? I usually say set to high, but I heard that's only for one person. But it's funny because when I'm talking to you guys, I'm only thinking about talking to one person, if that makes any sense. Even though I'm talking to thousands and thousands of people. But yeah, set to high, because I don't know how to say set to 10. Is it set to 10 or set to hen? Set to 10. Either way, yo, set to high. And yeah, let's start talking about the things I love about Somali girls. So one of the things that I love about Somali girls, not all Somali girls are Muslim. A big portion of them are Muslim, but not all Somali girls are Muslim. But one thing I love about Somali girls is, when I saw a Somali girl in the past, one of the biggest attractions to me is like when they're wearing their hijab and the abe. And for me, I know it's a cultural thing as far as the religion, or even maybe traditional Somali clothing can intersect with what is being worn now as far as like Muslim clothing. But to me, I always thought that was very attractive. A woman that's wrapped up to me is attractive. I'm not saying that a woman that's not wrapped up is not attractive either, but to a certain extent, a woman that is dressed elegantly, can't even get that out, elegantly, right? Regardless of the fact if it's a hijab or not a hijab, an elegant dressing woman, a woman that preserves who she is, in some aspect, in some ways, is something that's very attractive to me. I never really liked the type of girl that walked around that was like slutty, if that makes any sense. I'm not saying half-dressed women are slutty, but I think you sort of understand what I'm saying. Like, I don't like a woman, if I was to date a woman, I don't like a woman that shows off everything that she has all the time and is like extra sexy with everybody. I don't really like that, as from my perspective. I don't mind any woman that does it, but from my perspective, I've just always liked the more conservative woman as far as like dress and things of that nature, right? Because if somebody's got a body, I mean, the beautiful Somali queens out here, you're black women. We know that most of you guys have very nice bodies because you're black. I mean, it's the African DNA, it's the African genes, so you're gonna have nice bodies. So the funny thing to me is that there's some people that I've heard that said that they don't like Somali girls because they can't see their body, and I'm like, if you can't see a Somali girl's body, for the Somali girls that have bodies, which is most, if you can't see a Somali girl's body, either one, she's wearing very, very loose, baggy Muslim wear or traditional Somali wear, or you just want a girl that's just going to dress half naked. That's really what you want, because I've seen plenty of beautiful Somali women where you can see the beautiful face, the beautiful body, and all the beauty of a Somali woman. So that's one thing that I love about Somali women, as far as like how they dress. It's very attractive to me, and I'm not saying that you have to be like 100% covered up all the time, but I do find it very attractive, especially when a Somali girl that's Muslim. You don't have to be Muslim, because I know Somali girls that aren't, but a Somali girl that's Muslim wears a hijab, and obviously, since the majority of the country, or Somali girls, are Muslim for the most part, not all, but a lot are Muslim, that's a norm that you will see, and that's one thing that I do love about Somali girls. I also love, and this might be crazy what I'm about to say, and somebody can correct me or tell me what it is, but I love a Somali girl, a certain smell. There's like, it's Somali, I don't know if it's frankincense or like some kind of oil, but I know it's probably like a Somali oil, like a fragrance that, you know, is used to attract the opposite sex, or to smell good, or to bathe with, whatever it is. I really love that smell, and I've noticed it on Somali girls, younger Somali girls, but more so on older Somali girls too, or Somali women. I've noticed that smell when they walk by me. It's like a really beautiful, like, I don't know if it's frankincense, but I think it's frankincense, but I could be wrong about that. Somebody can correct me. But certain Somali, you know, colognes and perfumes are really attracted to me. Like, I love that smell. There's certain smells that I smell, but one is like a certain smell I smell and I love it. I think it's frankincense, but I don't know for sure. But I love it though. So that's another thing I love about Somali girls. I love the way they smell. You know, like everybody in the whole world, I know every Somali girl might not smell exactly like that. There's people that wear different colognes and things of that nature. But I do love that traditional Somali, like, cologne or perfume that Somali girls wear if they're wearing traditionally. It's just, it smells so just ancient, and I love that smell. I love that ancient smell. Another thing I love about Somali girls is I love the way, obviously, Somali girls look. I love Somali girls. I really love, you know, obviously the way that a lot of Somali girls look. I know there's different types of look in Somalia. There's one or two that are very distinct, and a lot of people think that all Somali people look like that. And you might not be wrong for thinking that, but obviously we know there's one or two different ethnic groups in Somalia that might not look exactly the same way. But regardless of the fact, I love all black looks, but I love Somali girls' looks, which sort of remind me of some Ethiopians, and obviously some Eritreans, and some Kenyans, and, you know, the whole Horn of Africa, or East Africa or West Africa. Certain people have certain looks, right? But I really love that look, and I think I love it a little bit differently with Somali girls, because a lot of times Somali girls are, you know, hijabbed up or covered up, and, you know, I like it. I think it's beautiful. Like, some people hate it. Like, if I had a woman that was Muslim and she wanted to wear her hijab or even just show her eyes, I mean, I think that's exotic. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not saying that I agree 100% on why people do it, because I'm a very Pan-African African man. So for me, I'm just like, yo, do everything traditionally African, you know what I'm saying? But everybody's not like that, obviously. But you know, I really do think that that's something that is very appealing, that comes along with just being an African woman. And, you know, obviously a Somali girl hijabbed up, that's beautiful, you know, with the rest of the whole attire. That's something that's very attractive to me. I've always been attracted to Somali girls, especially where I live at. As far as I know, I'm pretty sure I'm right, but we have the second biggest population of Somali girls in America. So Somali girls are very common to see where I'm at, and that's something that I really love to see. But I love the reservedness of Somali girl. I love the beauty of, like, wanting to dress traditionally or mixing it with the Muslim religion now. I love that part of Somali girls. That's something that is a really big turn on for me. Like I said earlier, that's a big turn on for me to have a Somali girl dress, you know, either mixed traditionally or just be proud to be Somali, and that's something I love. Another thing I love, and I just said it right there, another thing I love is that I love how prideful Somali girls are to be Somali. You know, I'm African American. I'm looking in from the outside. I could be wrong about that. There's some Somali girls that might not be as prideful. There's some Somali girls that might not even want to be Somali. I really don't know. That's everybody in the world, right? But from what I see, another thing I love about Somali girls is that they're just proud to be Somali, and they love being Somali. And that's something that is really big for me, because I love being African American, and I'm proud of it. And I'll never be one of them black people to be like, oh, you know, I'm not from Africa, or, you know, I hate being who I am. Nope. You're never going to hear that from me. I love being African American. I love our history. It's very old history in America, and, you know, a lot of people might not know African American history, but you need to brush up on it, and I'll obviously be teaching you more about it, because it's even before we came here from Africa, we've, you know, had a way long history. But when we came in America, we've made a new history as well that has, you know, added on to the history we've created in Africa. So it's not like we just came here and we were just slaves and that's all. Like, no, we've done a lot of very important things. So I'm proud for being an African American, and I'm proud that Somali girls love being Somali. All Somali people in general, but I love that Somali girls love being Somali. That's another thing I love about Somali girls. Also, another thing I love about Somali girls, this could be sort of kind of superficial, but you know, I had a Somali girl back in the day, and you know, she used to cook me sheh. And when she cooked me sheh, like I said before in another video, this was the most amazing thing to me, is that, and this could be normal. This could be normal, right? But like, if a Somali person comes to an African American house, there might be some things that you learn or you think is amazing or whatever it might be, right? Or Jamaican or Haitian. But she put all the ingredients to make sheh into a foil, you know, to a tin foil or foil, piece of foil, and then she folded it, and then she crunched it up with like, you know, one of those, I forget what they're called, but you know, you can crunch up like spices and herbs or medicines or whatever. And I thought that was the most amazing thing. So the cultural things, as far as like drinking sheh, or you know, for instance, like buna for Ethiopian women, like waking up and doing that. And that was another big thing that I really love about Somali girls. Like, I really love that, like, wake up and have some sheh, because I love sheh. And you know, even though I'm vegan, I use you know, almond milk instead of regular milk. You know, I still love sheh. I love it. I love it so much. It's my favorite tea in the world. So that's another thing I love about Somali girls, just like the traditional aspect of a Somali girl, you know, when she wakes up, what she does traditionally. Like, I really love that. That's something that's very important to me. Having a black woman that has culture is something that's very, very important to me, and that's what I love about Somali girls. Another thing I love about Somali girls too, even though this could be bad or good, I really don't know. You know, in my days of smoking hookah back in the day, I like that as Somali girls smoke hookah. I found it very interesting that the meetup spot for a lot of East African women, more so in the Horn, could be everywhere else, but more so in the Horn, was a hookah bar. Like, when I first started to date Somali girls and talk to Somali girls, like, that was something that was really attractive to me. I was like, wow, like, yo, you guys make dates to go to the hookah bar. Like, I never really thought about it like that. Like, I don't know, it was something to me that I really love Somali girls for. I can't tell you why, but I just was like, you know, other girls were like, hey, we're gonna go to the club or whatever. I'm not saying the Somali girls don't go to the club, but I'm just saying, like, there was really real like weak talks of going to a hookah bar. Like, yo, we're going to the hookah bar, we're gonna smoke shisha, we're gonna meet up, we're gonna kick it, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna talk and relax and drink sheh or whatever. And that was something that was really amazing to me. I don't know why, I can't tell you why, but that's one of the reasons that I love Somali girls. Like, I would never disassociate, even though it might be bad for you or might be good. Who really knows, right? It's your life and you choose what you want to do in your life. Everybody has their vices, but it's funny to me because it's like, I will always associate Somali girls with smoking shisha. They're not the only girls that smoke in the whole world, but I will always associate Somali girls with smoking shisha. I just will. That's just what it is. And that's something that I really, you know, was attracted to me back then, especially when I smoked shisha. I love to go, and you know, another funny thing that I love, one of the reasons I did fall in love with Somali girls is because when I went and I shisha, I was like, yo, you got shisha at your crib? You got shisha at your house? Like, because that was something that was new for me, because I was just going. I didn't shisha until I was like 19 years old. Somebody took me there. I didn't even know what it was. And you know, I think it was just getting bigger in America in general, at least where I lived at, and or well, it was probably right there, but I just didn't know about it. And I thought it was amazing when I would go to the Somali girl's house or my girlfriend's house, and they'd be like, yo, I got my own hookah right here, I'm inviting people over. Like, I just used to think that was so amazing. That might be crazy for you guys to understand, but those little things are reasons that I love Somali girls, you know. And I also love Somali girls because, yo, I love when Somali girls speak Somali. I love when they speak in their language. I love when they're, you know, around other Somali girls or around, you know, other Somali people or elders, and they speak Somali and they have their culture. Like, that's something that is very attractive, you know, that I'm very attracted to. And that's another thing that I really do love about Somali girls. So there's a lot of things that I love about different kind of black women, and for different reasons. You know, I thought I would make this new sort of kind of mini series to where I talk about the things that I love about certain different black women. Now, I haven't experienced every black woman in the whole world, so I can't talk 100% about every black woman, but there's certain black women that I've had a good amount of experience with, you know, Somali girls, especially African American girls, because I'm African American, you know, Caribbean girls like Jamaican girls, Haitian girls, Ethiopian girls, you know, Nigerian girls. So, you know, there's definitely going to be a lot I can talk about, but for now, I think that's really all I can say about Somali girls. I mean, what can I say? You know, I love Somali girls. I think Somali girls are one of the most beautiful black women in the world, if not the most beautiful black women in the world. And you know, they're very elegant. You know, I love the Somali language. I love the things that Somali women do. I love the gestures that they do. You know, like the facial expressions, and just, I don't know. I have a soft spot for Somali girls, and I thought I would let the Somali women out here know, and I thought I would let the Somali men, you know that, yo, you're very lucky to have beautiful black women like this, and, you know, treat them nice and treat them good. You know, there's bad people in every black ethnicity, you know. So there's bad African American women, there's good African American women. There's bad Somali girls, there's good Somali girls. There's bad South African women, black women, there's good ones, you know what I'm saying? But if you have a good one, then treat her good. And you know, for the Somali girls watching this, treat your Somali man well, or whatever other man that you're dating at the time, whatever other black man or other man you're dating at the time or married to at the time. And yeah, what can I say? I love Somali girls. Yo, I'll now accept all orders, or not all orders, but all invitations to send me Sheikh, or to send me, you know, like I always say, that's the only thing I know is Basto and Brisa. I should learn the other words, and I don't even think I can even eat one of them anymore because I don't eat meat. But no, Basto, please, noodles, rice. You correct me if I'm wrong, right? I'm getting a little rusty out here, but I just wanted to say that, you know, I love Somali women, and there's a lot of different reasons I love Somali women. I can't name it 100% of maybe all the reasons that I love Somali women, because I've only dated a select few, and I don't have as much experience probably as other Somali men, but I probably have more experience than most African American men. So I'm in the middle. So if there's anything I'm missing, and if there's anything that you guys love about Somali women, yo, tell me in the comments. And until next time, yo, peace, one love.
What's up? What's up?
Hey.
Shalom.
What up?
Hi.
We both